Terrier is it?
It's a Yorkie.
Terrier is it?
It's a Yorkie.
Kind of a hound. Terrier is it?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of a hound? Terrier is it?
Yorkie. Yorkie. Yorkie.
Yorkie. Terrier is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. She got sick in September.
Terrier is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, baby. What's on your mind?
She got sick in September. And we found out that she has a very bad liver. And they won't give us any expectations on her life. And I just wondered what recourse we had and how to approach the breeder.
Well, I'm not sure you have any recourse. Is this something that the breeder could or should have known?
No, it's not. But I understood under the Florida lemon law that there was a possibility that we could at least get our money back.
A lemon law for an animal?
She was born with this.
Yeah, but
Something that would not show up immediately.
well, that's my point. As I said, how can the breeder be held responsible for something that they were not aware of? I sympathize with you losing your pet because I know how that is. I've been down that road, and I can hear the pain in your voice. But as far as being reimbursed for something that they didn't know, I don't think that's reasonable.
Lemon law.
A lemon law for an animal?
Lemon law.
A lemon law for an animal? How long can an animal be guaranteed or warranted?
Oh, I don't know. I've had places that have, then I buy them at a pet shop that they've guaranteed them for up to a year.
A lemon law for an animal?
It's a Yorkie. Shop that they've guaranteed them for up to a year.
A lemon law for an animal?
It's a Yorkie.
Okay, baby, what's on your mind?
Places that have, then I buy them at a pet shop that they've guaranteed them for up to a year.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't buy an animal at a pet
And in
shop.
fact, I bought one time that had a 10-year guarantee.
A 10-year?
Yes, she had a 10-year guarantee.
What kind of an animal?
It was a Yorkie.
Better man than I, Gunga Dean. A lemon law for an animal?
One time that had a 10-year guarantee. She had a 10-year guarantee. She passed away when she was 15, but I still have her. I still have all her records, and it says there 10 years.
Take a deep breath. A guarantee against what?
Things just like this.
A lemon law for an animal? Take a deep breath.
Things just like this.
That's very hard. Well, I'm not questioning it, but this.
No, I have it on file. It's out there on my file.
I can't imagine how anybody could give such a thing.
Well, they did.
Well, you can certainly approach them, but if I were the breeder, under the circumstances you described, I think I'd have to sympathize with you, but that's where it would end. A lemon law for an animal?
Well, they did.
Well, under the circumstances you described, I think I'd have to sympathize with you, but that's where it would end.
Mm-hmm.
A lemon law for an animal?
Mm-hmm.
A lemon law for an animal?
It's a Yorkie.
Don't disagree with you, and if you'd found out earlier, so what?
Expectations on her life.
To sympathize with you, but that's where it would end.
Mm-hmm. Well, we might have found out sooner if we'd had blood work done.
Yeah.
But how many people do blood work on puppies that are normal, act perfectly normal?
Don't disagree with you, and if you'd found out earlier, so what? My position remains the same. How can the breeder be held responsible for something they had no knowledge of?
I don't know, but on the other hand, how can the breeder continue to breed dogs that have congenital problems? We don't know.
I just think you're on very weak ground here. It's not that I'm not sympathetic, but I think you're on weak ground.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's somebody out there that wants to correct me, I'd be willing to listen. You can listen to the radio. I don't want to use the word hold, but I have a dog breeder in Cincinnati who is going to comment. So the thrust of the thing, the lady said she bought a dog 8 months ago, and there was a congenital problem which has turned up. She feels that the dog breeder would have come up with some money. That was my position after 8 months. I didn't think so.
It's nice to talk to you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me. What's going on here? What you tell me?
In my opinion, I've been breeding dogs for years now.
Mm-hmm. A lemon law for an animal?
It's a Yorkie.
Okay, baby. What's on your mind?
Most breeders, even without a contract, that is reputable breeders, will give you credit towards another animal.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I've been breeding dogs for years now. Even without a contract, that is reputable breeders will give you credit towards another animal.
After 8 months?
I do it. I've done it for up to 3 years.
How do you
Up to
really?
5 years. Well, see,
How can you afford to do that?
Because I love my dogs. I
I love my dogs too.
Well, Bruce, I've been breeding for several years now, and I made $1 after the 6th litter. I love my breed. And
What breed do you have?
It's a Yorkie.
I breed Chinese Sharpays.
Oh my, a very trendy little mutt.
Yeah, I just got a litter of 7 on the ground, and there's no way I'm going to come close to breaking even on this one. Because I love my dogs. I
love my dogs too.
It's a Yorkie.
Yorkie Terrier, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I love my dogs. I
love my dogs too.
I love my breed. And
What breed do you have?
It's a Yorkie.
I breed Chinese Sharpays.
Oh my, a very trendy little mutt.
I breed Chinese Sharpays.
Oh my, a very trendy little mutt. What kind of a hound?
It's a Yorkie.
Okay, baby, what's on your mind?
Just to breaking even on this one.
Is that right? They've come down a bit in price, have they not?
Yeah, but the problem is most people oversell them.
A lemon law for an animal? A lemon law for an animal?
Yeah, but the problem is most people oversell them. I sell mine for about $3 to $3.50.
Yeah, they were up over, what, a couple of grand for a while.
I've sold puppies to the breeders locally for $500 each. They turned around and sold them for $2,000.
Yeah, I remember when Sharpays were the thing to have.
It's a Yorkie.
Right, but most breeders, like I will, on a congenital disease problem like that, okay, I put a good guarantee in there, and most breeders will say, hey, thanks for letting us know. Here's a credit towards another animal.
It's very generous.
You know, that's just the way my contract is, and that's the way
What about this
the
10-year
FCA does.
What about 10 years then? Is that possible? It's very generous.
You know, in my opinion, no. There was a few pet stores that were trying stuff like that and doing stuff like that, but if you read through the fine print...
A lemon law for an animal?
Lemon law.
A lemon law for an animal? You're a better man than I, Gunga Dean.
But yes, I mean, she should talk to the breeder, and they may be able to help her.
Listen, I appreciate your comments, and if I'm dead wrong, and it may well be, I'm very happy to be corrected. Thanks for calling. Have a great holiday, my
You
friend.
too.
Woo-wee. And I am the Reverend Jim Nastics, and thank you, listener, for listening to the top 10 moments of quote unquote. It's been a journey. Been doing this all my life, almost all my life, part of my life, a good 25% of my life. I've been doing a little bit more in the last year, and so that was a little snippet, or 10 snippets of the top 10 moments of quote unquote. I had to reiterate myself because it just feels good to say so. So thanks for listening. You can always tune in almost every Saturday. I don't know when the date is going to be for the next show, but hopefully this got you through your road rage, played background music, what have you, will you have, he will have you. Greg was not on the show this morning. I'm going to play a song to end the show by Queen, but I'm going to play it backwards, and you are listening to quote unquote.
I'm